So the biggest challenge by far is finding skilled labor. So it's probably something you've heard quite a bit of. Um, so it's not so much getting guys that are interested in the industry and want to start. It's a matter of finding guys that want to actually make it their career. And so we want to build a business where they can make it a career, where they can start with very limited skills and knowledge and grow to being a small business owner, crew leader that is out running their own crew. So really to find those people is our biggest challenge. To do that, we're providing lots of training and like an apprenticeship program where we'll have a number 2 that's with the number 1 and with the goal of him becoming a crew leader the following year. The other things are just constantly recruiting. So we are always hiring. My marketing budget 3 years ago had 0% recruiting and is now about 50% recruiting. So it's changed my mindset of marketing. What are we really marketing? We're marketing a great place to work, a great place to come every day and enjoy what you do. And if we do that, we'll attract the right kind of people. And so it's a challenge, but it's one that everyone's facing. So there's really no sense in putting your head down and not wanting to go after it. It's a challenge that we take on every day. And that's really, as I said, my main job as the CEO is to find and attract and retain the best people.
Our biggest challenge, no question, is attracting people. What we're doing to fix that really is through efficiencies and trying to plan better and learn how to do things better and better, we can help keep margins where they can be so you can attract people as managers with better salaries and benefits and jobs. On the labor side, attracting more labor, we're trying to take as much of the physical part out of the job. So we have more ride-on equipment, and we're trying to do things that are going to make things a little bit easier physically so we can expand the pool from just being guys in their 20s. And then from a management standpoint, attracting people through profit sharing and better benefits and potential ownership in the company.
The biggest challenge that we see in our company right now is, without a doubt, new hires, trying to hire new people. That is, I believe, everybody's problem. When you go to the restaurant, when you go to the gas station, you go wherever, everybody's looking for employees. And you know, we struggle with that because we don't want to just hire anybody, you know, just to fill that position, and we'll leave it empty for a while, and yes, customers will complain, but you know what? We want the right person in the right seat. So, and one of the ways that we, you know, several of the ways that we try to recruit people is we go to our employees. There's an employee incentive for them to go out and try to find employees for us. We do the traditional things like the internet and newspapers and stuff like that. We started something new this year with a business card where, you know, if anybody in our company is out somewhere and they meet somebody they think would be a good fit, there's a nice little blurb on there. Hey, you know, you're doing a great job. Here's a card, and if you're interested in changing careers, call this number. So we're going to try that this year and see how that works out.
I would say people. I mean, it's, I doubt anybody you talk to is going to say the same thing. If you remember the 90s, we had this problem then, and it really changed businesses. In fact, we did a change of our business model because of the lack of employees and the lack of people at that time. And I think we're going to go through that same period. I think we're just starting it, to be honest with you. I think it's going to get a little tougher. And it isn't just recruiting people, it's holding on to them, it's training them, it's everything that's involved with it. I mean, the toughest part right now is recruiting them and getting them working and getting them going. But I think that you're going to hold on to your people too. It's going to be a tough part. So I would say people all the way around, just not hiring or recruiting, but I would say everything that related to people. Because every time you lose somebody, that means you got to replace them. And it's getting tough in this marketplace. You know, we're doing what everyone's doing, and I think we're going to have to go a little further. We're going to have to recruit year-round. We're going to have to devote more resources. And when I say resources, I think we're going to have to assign somebody that's part of their job. Not that we don't already, but there's going to have to become a bigger part of their job. That means hiring somebody who may be have an aptitude to it and may do something else rather than, you know, at this time we do our own recruiting. Our managers do it, I do it, everyone. But I think we're going to have someone devoted to it. HR person, I guess you'd call it, or something like that. Even a company as small as us will have to have that, because it's really inhibiting growth on companies right now is people.